talk about structuring business, how that deal flow is happening inside of Ghana during that time and throughout the year.
And Afro Future, for people that don't know, because I want to give them a full perspective, you get like 30,000 people to come, right? So that's a
might be undershooting it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very big festival, and your partners are from America too, right? So yeah, talk about the business of that.
Let's go down memory lane. Let's do some history, right? So 1960, Maya Angelou approaches Kwame Nkrumah about doing a festival in Ghana, just to celebrate Ghana's independence. This was 1960. They're not able to get the festival done till 1971. They do a festival called Soul to Soul. It's the first time the American diaspora comes down to Ghana to do an amazing festival at Independence Square. You had Ike Turner, Tina Turner pull up, and basically that was like the very first major festival ever done in Ghana. Fast forward, you have 1992 Panifest, which was when the Pan-African community decided to do another festival to invite people back to Ghana, especially to the Cape Coast area, to connect with their ancestors and to get people to heal. Fast forward again in 2012, Kwame and I had a festival called Afrobeats Festival. The great Miss Lauryn Hill came. We did it at Independence Square. That was kind of like the inspiration. We wanted to get people to come back and relive the whole soul to soul vibe. And that was also super successful, 60,000 people. And then fast forward again, 2017, we sit with Abdul and the rest of the guys, and then Afrofuture came. So I just want you guys to understand that it wasn't just like we just woke up one day and decided to do festivals. There's a history behind it, right? One of the things, though, that Maya Angelou discussed with Nkrumah at the time was, how do we get our people to not just come home, but to connect more and then to do business, right? So once the Afrofuture plan took off and it became super successful, that's when we decided to make it an actual viable location for people to come back to the country and to do business. Now, setting up a company in Ghana is not difficult. You literally have to have the right legal partners. There's a registrar's office, you can get things done. But the challenge was, how do we understand the mindset of people that want to come home and also get them to not just party, but to, like Kwame had already said, to invest in the country. So if you go to Afrofuture, there's actually a marketplace where we were supporting entrepreneurs so people could come and actually do business there. In the very first one that we did, a lot of businesses that were at the very first Afrofuture, they actually went on to become substantial businesses in Ghana. So the mindset was always to create some kind of commerce between our people. It was never, partying was part of it, obviously, because, Africa, Black people, we like to have a great time. Obviously, we love the culture, we love the food, but there's been a whole generational shift from ideas that came from all the way from the 60s to get to where we are now. The reason why this is exciting is this isn't Kwame and I's first time trying to build a large scale project. We actually raised some money about 2019 to do affordable housing in Ghana. We raised quite a lot of money and then we lost all of it. So to even come back and restructure and make sure that we get this project off the ground is actually something that we're very excited about. The Afrofuture business is a great structure. We've expanded in different ways. We've broken artists. We've helped artists achieve record deals. There's so many artists that are huge now that actually had a great start on our stages. Tyler being one of them. When Tyler was on the Afrofuture stage, that was like maybe 4 years ago, and obviously now she's become a global superstar. So there's just so many diverse ways where the festival has actually contributed to the economy and the community. I mean, we had over 750,000 people come to Ghana for the year of return. And when you looked at all those visa applications, 90% of them said, we're going to Ghana for Afrochella before it became Afrofuture. So I just look at how culture has moved our people to come together. And that was always going to be the plan. I mean, wherever you find culture, you find our people, right? When you come to New York, when you go to Germany, you will find the Africans, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to find our people. And we always connect via culture. Like now when I'm driving through, even if it's Miami or it's New York, it's so crazy to hear Afrobeats on the radio, because there was a time when you heard one song, you literally thought it was like a mistake. But now we're actually on billboards. We're getting Grammy nominations. I mean, the Grammys are trying to set up in Africa now. So that just lets you understand the power of the culture that Black people have in general. You know, and also when you look at culture, there's so many businesses that can come out of that. There's so many fashion brands that are doing so well just based off of the advent and the interest that the world has in Africa now. You know, our music obviously is being exported now. When you watch major TV shows, we're getting a lot of sing deals. You know, the Thames of the world. You know, the Stone Boys of the world. Like, we're gradually getting to become the larger part of pop culture. You know, so when you look at that, it's about time for us to all just come together and connect the dots. Like, when I went to InvestFest, I was blown away the first time. I mean, Kwame, Tui, Shaka, everybody knows. Like, I called everybody and was like, "Yo, this is what I thought the year of return should have been." You know, Black people coming together, speaking together, understanding how finance works, learning the game, and then making money together. Like, at the end of the day, this is tough. Like, you can't do this by yourself. So for us to come together to make this work, I think it's phenomenal. I personally have been very excited and very proud about what we're trying to do, and I know that together this is going to be amazing.